In this video, I'm going to show you how to use the tablet to make a measurement of what you're seeing under the microscope. There are slides that come with the microscopes that allow your teachers or somebody before you to calibrate the tablet. So these have actually already been calibrated, so the measurements are fairly accurate. So what we're looking at here is actually a leg of a tick under a microscope. And as you can see, there are some segments to this leg. So I'm curious how big this particular segment is. And I'm going to use the tablet to measure that for me. Sorry, I'm trying to get the glare off of the screen for you. So the first thing is, this is actually a live image right now. I can move it up and down. And in order to make a measurement, you actually need to have a still image. So this button right here is showing you the camera sign. So that means we're going to take a picture of it. So if you click that button, it takes a photograph, and if you notice, that photograph just showed up here in the bottom left-hand corner. So I'm going to click on the photograph, and you'll notice a menu came up here on the top with measurement being one of the items. So if I click on measurement, there's some things that show up on the right. There's some ways to actually type on the photo, to put some text, to circle images and things like that. We just kind of want to measure the length of that segment, so I'm just going to hit this line function. And it is a touch screen, so as long as you touch on the one part that you want and drag it to the other part, you'll see a line shows up, and then on that line there will be a measurement. Sorry, you can't see it. I'm guessing there's a glare, or it's probably from photo to photo, from camera to camera. But this will say, like this one right here says L1 length. Let me see if I can focus it. There you can kind of see it a little bit. It says L1 length 1.72 millimeters. So it gives me an idea of how big that length is. So if a lab or activity asks you to measure things, all you got to do is take a photo and then go to this image to click measurement. At this point, you can save the image. It doesn't really matter for our purposes, but in this case, I'm just going to go ahead and hit cancel. I don't really want to save the item. Doesn't really matter to me, but I do want to try to get back to the actual camera. So if you kind of drag your finger up this menu here on the bottom and just click the back arrow, and it'll go back to the live camera. And again, that is now at a point where you can move stuff and measure something else if you would like.